or in my
Right.
Gmail,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
my
because
G Unit account.
your G Spot account.
Yeah, my G Spot, my
Go
G
ahead.
Unit.
Go ahead and tell me how much space that has.
Not a lot of. It's a tight space.
Excellent.
What should represent? Yo.
I was gonna write you an email, but I'm a little drunk, and spelling is a sober person's game. So I feel I owe you a splanation. I'm sorry. A splanation.
Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, it will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. Come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? I love the
Are we
Clash.
ready?
And I mean the Clash the band, not the Clash the movie. The Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Hidden Titans.
Do you know how much that would annoy him?
I would love it if he heard that and I was in the room. I would.
Well, you know, if we ever go back to good old Colorado Springs,
And you know we're going to go back.
and you know you will probably have to see him and meet his wife.
That's fine. I will question the ever-loving
she's-
crap out of her.
Well, actually, I really did like Jessica for many reasons, not the least of which is that she took Brock in.
That one. So you didn't have to.
So well, that was Mom's concern. Can't stay here. You'll let your grandkids stay there anytime you want, but you draw a line on my friends.
Speaking of Colorado Springs, I am still planning on, I know it's several years old at this point, but I can't get rid of the footage yet. I am planning on, in the next couple weeks, putting out finally our Bishop Castle video. Mainly because I still want to put that out there because it was so crazy. The whole story is crazy, and the whole castle itself is just mind-blowing that I want to put it out there.
Died, right?
He has died since we were there.
Yeah.
And one of his sons is supposedly taking over. But I want to put it out there. I can't erase the footage yet. And I'm running out of space. And that is one of the biggest files that I have. And so I've got to put it out there so I can delete it and have space on my phone. Or in my Gmail.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My G Unit account.
Your G Spot account.
Yeah, my G Spot, my
Go
G
ahead,
Unit.
go ahead and tell me how much space that has.
Not a lot of. It's a tight space.
Excellent. That's not where I was going with it, but I'll take it. Gee, buddy, Christmas.
Anyway,
Once again,
so
I bring that up on myself.
keep an eye out for a random GD splanation video about Bishop Castle. Please, like, you gotta watch it because it is
Why don't we?
one of the
Why don't we
craziest
do
stories
that?
out there.
Why don't we do that as a topic next time?
Okay.
Because I think that would. Because we were both there, and
Yeah.
whoa, it's the weird. It's probably the weirdest place, at least energetically, that I've ever been. Because that
It's
was all over. It's
yeah.
weird. Period. End of story. Weird.
It needs to be a video, and I started it, and I got pissed off because I accidentally deleted all of the stuff that I had like set, and so I haven't like gone back into it because I was so pissed off about the work I did that was
Yeah.
lost. But I can't delete it either because it needs to be out there. There needs to be
Yeah.
more stories about it because it is just
It's yeah.
one of those.
It's unique and it's weird and it's the strangest. And even,
Yeah.
I mean, even locally, it was a story when he passed away. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, I think that both of us need to talk about it together.
Okay.
I think that would be because you can just put the footage in
Yes.
over our. We can do voiceovers. We don't even have to be on screen for that weird shit. Because I tell people, I still talk about it and how you had gone up in halfway up and then said, "This ain't up to code. I'm getting the hell out of here."
And I wasn't the furthest one up there, but the fact that it wasn't up to
It
code
was-
and I was already that high, like I could
was-
not
It
go
was-
up higher with that knowledge.
It was, and I'm not. I mean, probably more so than I realized, but whole energy of that was just weird.
It was.
Vibrated wrong, and it just.
And that whole middle layer that was like a fantasy ballroom, like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, it needs its own topic, so I think that's a good idea.
That is a good
So-
idea. Well, people, stay tuned for
Yeah, stay
Bishop
tuned.
Castle.
I mean, I'm sure there's stories about it, but yeah, I mean, whoa.
Not enough.
I'm
Okay,
glad
that
you could
works.
see me and saw the old guy when I saw him. He was there.
Oh, he was sitting there watching
Yeah, he
everybody
was
going up into his fourth and fifth and sixth level of this building that has no permits, no building requirements, no nothing. It's
Yeah,
insane.
It's super weird. So
It's going to be a good episode. Stay tuned.
yeah,
Come
we
back,
will get
watch.
that one. Highly, yeah.
And then that way I can get it out of my storage and I can move on and open up like so much space.
All right. Well, let's start the episode. What do you say?
Yes. Woo!
All right. Welcome back. Hi, our fellow agents, our fellow aliens, and all of you wonderful believers, wonderful agents, wonderful viewers. Oh, holy crap.
You are awesome. You are awesome. You are winning tonight.
You won the... Anyway. I am X7, your agent of awesome. With me as always is Lilith X7.
Hi, Lilith X7. Hi, welcome back. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm not really Lilith X7, just Lilith Draco.
Lilith Draco. Dr. Draco, if I ever publish my books. Yes, she's taken over. So, yeah, this is gonna be a good one. Perhaps I shouldn't have done something I was responsible for on the last.
What are you drinking
Lilith,
tonight,
what you-
X7?
I finished. I am drinking something good. I've got a Guinness Extra Stout. That is beer number tonight.
This topic today that we decided to talk about is because a few months ago there was a movie trailer that came out from Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein. And I really, really got excited with the trailer. I really like his movies. Not all, some are hidden, but majority. I am going to be excited for his movies as a director.
Fair.
I also enjoy Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster just as a monster story in general is one of, one of the better ones. One of the fun ones. It could go any and all directions.
It's a tale as old as time.
I know a lot of people think that the monster is Frankenstein, but it's Frankenstein's monster. It's the monster isn't Frankenstein.
Or Frankenstein's creation. But
Right. It's Dr. Frankenstein who creates it.
if Victor von Frankenstein, a medical student, and you know why I know this? Because somebody who will remain nameless, but his name is
Bellin.
Rick. Well timed. That was excellent. He's a big fan. But if Victor created the monster, isn't that his son, so to speak? So it would carry the name Frankenstein.
Right. But
Just saying.
but it's not Frankenstein.
No,
It's does the monster have a name? Or is it just Frankenstein's monster? But there's people that think the monster is Frankenstein. And that's what I'm trying to clear up. It's not. It's
And at this
Dr.
point in
Frankenstein's monster. It's his creation.
After 100
So-
years, I mean, you can call him Frankie. You can call him Junior.
Well,
Everyone.
I would
knows.
call him Junior. All right, but so on the 7th of November this year is the new movie Frankenstein, directed by Guillermo del Toro.
An excellent director. I like his stuff
Yes.
that I've seen.
His budget was 120 million.
Christmas.
So the visuals should be on point.
They better be. For that kind of money, they better dance.
Yes. So I thought when I first saw the trailer, my first thought was, ooh, I want to see that. I'm excited to watch that. It looks really good. My second thought was, if we're going to watch a Frankenstein's monster movie, let's step back in time and watch a phenomenal comedy movie, Young Frankenstein. Because if we're going to watch Frankenstein in his adult glory years, we need to watch Young Frankenstein in his early Dr. Monster years. We've also, if you go back a few months, we have done a video on
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder. Thank you. My brain was.
I watched her freeze.
I did. Sorry, it happens, and I knew
Like
you
Lucy.
would. You.
Wrong dated.
We talked about Gene Wilder, and mainly because of Young Frankenstein. There's other movies like Willy Wonka, but Young Frankenstein was one of his greatest.
Okay.
And so, before Frankenstein comes out, I just wanted to talk about an older movie leading into it that's the same kind of story, same idea, that maybe not the people of today have seen or even know about because, we're old and it's an old movie.
It's not as old as the first Frankenstein movie, which was 1910, that Edison made.
Ooh.
And then 1931, the one with Boris Karloff. So, I mean, Frankenstein's been. I mean, both the Baron and he wasn't even a Baron in the book. He was just a medical student. Bellend. But it's been around so long and has so many movies featuring both the creator and the creation. I mean, more, but they're not all connected, of course. So they're not a series, but so many iterations and adaptations and permutations. There's a giant Frankenstein movie set in the Godzilla universe in 1965, which I love, of course. But he fights a giant monster, another giant monster. I mean, they've done so many variations of it. It's eternal. That does the whole. Mary Shelley, who was married to Percy, Sir Byron, Lord Byron. I mean, there's just a whole thing. She wrote it. I mean, it was something that was not done that back then. It's amazing, and the concept of playing God was essentially started then, and that has been through science fiction since then for 150. Well, whenever that book was published, it's just a theme, and yeah. So as far
Sorry.
my point was, I know you went off. You said it was old, and that's what sent me off. It's like 74 is not that old.
Let's step back. So who wrote the first story about Frankenstein's monster? And when was it?
That would be Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
It was her 1818 novel Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus. Mary Shelley was Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley, nee Godwin, August 30th, 1797 through February 1st, 1851. So Christmas, she was younger than me. Age 53 when she passed. She was married to Percy Bysshe Shelley. Go ahead.
Ooh, that's 53 is super young. Jesus.
But when you think about it, in that time period from, the 18th century to the mid 19th century, where Utah is right now.
Yes.
53 years old was old age. That's just what it was. She was married to Lord Byron Shelley.
Is that the same Lord
poet.
Byron, the poet?
Yes. So she wrote the book whole cloth, right out of herself, and did not have any idea the influence. Never probably knew the influence she had, and I hope she does wherever she is, in whatever Valhalla or Elysian Fields or whatever she believed, and wherever she went. I hope she sees the impact of that.
She had a huge impact.
Huge. It was a she.
Yes.
Which, I mean, her husband, who was omnisexual, to say the least, I hope that I hope he encouraged her. In the second movie, the sequel to Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, you see her, played by the same woman who plays the bride, talking about the sequel, how, this is what happened after the movie, because the movie's very different from any of the book. The book has not been properly, according to someone who will remain nameless,
Bellend.
the book has never been properly adapted to screen.
Interesting.
Take that for what it is. Me, I like the giant monster one best, but
Interesting.
so
there's
it is.
There's been many adaptations,
Hundreds.
ideas based off of her idea, even to the point of her idea, to the point of, I don't remember the name of the movie. It was an animation, but it was the dog. They went as far as the dog, Frankenweenie, probably. The dog was then resurrected, and you've got all this, but it's there's been so much freedom of liberty taken with her story and added to all of this. And I never, and for me, I've never like pinpointed it to one specific story and how they've gone off of that. So that's really interesting that it was a female that created this, and this is, and I think it would be really interesting to actually just read that very first story.
I've never read it myself. I've seen adaptations, comic book versions, of course, the movie versions. I've never actually
Yeah, but
read the book.
they're going to take liberties, though. They're going to adjust
They've
it
got to.
slightly here and there. Like, it would be interesting to read that very first story.
Yeah, I think that would be worthy of an episode in and of itself. Just the book, looking at Mary Shelley's past, her history, all of that. I agree with you 100%. I mean, because it's just fascinating that was, there were the Bronte sisters writing. I was just talking Sense and Sensibility. I've just forgotten
Love
her
those.
name. Oh my! I love Pride and Prejudice.
I love
Sense
it.
and Sensibility, meh. But I love Pride and Prejudice so much, which is unusual because that's really not my genre. And just there were phenomenal female authors
Yeah.
that were out there, and she didn't create science fiction, but she certainly had an impact.
I never
Huge
would
impact.
have put that story on a female.
Yeah, I mean, but
It
the
would have
book
just,
itself is completely different than at least the movies. The whole monolithic fire bad that we see in most movies is not what's in the book. But I think, as far as this goes, I think Frankenstein is fascinating
okay.
as a character. Both the doctor or the pre-med student, Dr. Baron, whatever he is in whatever movie, and the monster creature creation son. I used all of those correctly.
Yes,
Thank
you
you,
did.
Billy. Thank you, not thank you, Sharon.
All right.
Not you getting it right there, Sharon. But I think we could probably wrap it up now because
Okay.
I can go
I
on.
do too.
And
That
you've
that
got
works for
questions.
me. I made a note, so we'll go into the part
Excellent.
two.
Yes.
Okay.
Next month, maybe
Yes.
next year. We don't know, but Frankenstein
Yes.
is endlessly like Dracula is going to be endless when we get to Dracula and vampires.
There's
Boom!
many
Doesn't have to
different
be.
ideas. Some are stupid, some are great, most are stupid,
Well, as
depending
Theodore
on the
Sturgeon,
lore that you like
that's
and
gonna be-
follow.
yeah, as the late great science fiction author Theodore Sturgeon said, 80% of everything is crap. So
It's true.
it's just what we love isn't crap, but what you love might be. So
And we'll get into all the other monsters as well.
yes, yeah, we will get to vampires because we haven't even scratched that little surface.
And that's going to be like a 10-parter because I have a lot of feelings on the different ideas that have been put out there on vampires, and they're all shit. Except maybe one. They're all shit, maybe one.
Back.
That
All right,
one
well, let's
is
wrap this up. We will get back to both Frankenstein and his creation, Victor von Frankenstein or Frederick von Frankenstein.
In the meantime, go watch the new movie Frankenstein with Guillermo del Toro as the director. Also, go and find where you can stream Young Frankenstein. It's fine. It's black and white. I know you've never watched a black and white or maybe even one or two. It's fine. You don't even need color. It's hilarious. It's comedy. It's when movies were actually movies and not just green screen. Go watch Young Frankenstein.
I had such the line for what knockers, and we'll have to wait. All right, our fellow agents and fellow hellions, and anyone who's got who loves knockers, male or female. More power to you.
We all love knockers.
IMX7. Who doesn't? Like to be a personal support system.
Like the banana hammock. Princess Consuela banana hammock might be my new puppy. Stay tuned. We'll see.
We will do an episode on her too if that happens. So, IMX7 with me as always is the lovely, the lilting, the lavenderish Lilith Draco.
Bye.
Seeing you.
Live long and prosper.
I got beer.
I got bottled breast milk.
Why don't we start with the beer?
Okay,
Do you like the beer?
I do. Although it's actually a lager.
Huh. What's the difference between beer and lager?
I don't know. We could look it up.